30-yard line. Cuts to the left, out past the 20, tripped up, gets to the 29-yard line. Good return, round talent for this young man out of Liberty. First play of the game, Will is set to throw, and right through there.
He has been slippery and finding his way open throughout camp.
Impact players presented by the Webb School. 2nd and 10. Willis keeping it on the ground to Julius Chestnut.
Dontrell Hilliard not going to play, but he got the start because of his practice work. Mike Vrabel wants to make sure his team understands what you do in practice does matter.
First 3rd down as a pro and almost picked off. This is 36-year-old Brett Kern. And no opportunity.
Up outside in his normal position at corner.
Back players brought to you by the Webb School. Ravens content to keep it on the ground. But the strength up the middle is really impressive. You got obviously guys coming off the edge as well, but so strong up the middle, this defense on 2nd and 9. Pass complete from Tyler Huntley. And Tyler
middle, just like a baseball team. Your catcher, your pitcher, your shortstop, and second baseman, center fielder. If your strength is there, you build around that. You're talking about defensive linemen, inside backers, and round it down in the secondary.
Finally complete to Benjamin Victor. Ravens again keeping it on the ground. Not much going there.
Human being now in Kansas City at right tackle. And now Daniel Faalele out of Minnesota at 380 pounds.
He is a monstrous.
As he goes another 30 yards, someone covering for their teammate. Good job there by Jackson.
3rd and 2 for the Ravens. Huntley going to the air, and they will pick up the 1st down.
Those numbers really jumped to levels that give you a chance to compete for a championship.
Top 10 scoring defense for Tennessee. A number 2 defense against the run, allowing just...
They got down to 37%. That's a big factor in jumping them up.
Oh, huge. 6th best 3rd down defense as Huntley loses the ball for a moment and then is run out of bounds. Back deep to return for the Titans. Phillips, a very dangerous punt returner. His flags are already flying on the kick during his day. That's the first step. And here is Phillips driven back to the 6-yard line and gets a shot, breaks a tackle, and out to just shy of the 20.
Playing center, who's battling for the left guard spot.
Here's Julius Chestnut, balls on the ground. Ravens recover at the 20-yard line. Not what you want
on the deck. See how the defense holds up here as the Ravens go on the attack.
Mike Davis taking the pitch, finding some room, and then run out of bounds after the
an 8-yard gain.
2nd and 1 for Baltimore. I formation in the backfield. Huntley to throw, complete behind the line of scrimmage. Couple of nice moves, and then the 1st down picked up before A.J. Moore makes the 1st down picked up before A.J. Moore makes the 10.
Looking for an avenue. Get out to the 25-yard line. 6, the series. Guys who, if they can develop this year, this defense. Harrison is one of them. Son Haskins is the deep back in the eye for the Titans on 2nd down and 8. Haskins will carry off the right side. He is going to be swallowed up and dropped after a very short gain of veteran end.
If they're not up to the task.
3rd down and 5. Willis wants to throw, chased again from the pocket under pressure, slings it incomplete.
More opportunities to make plays on that quarterback.
Jeffrey Williams is deep, awaiting the Titan punt. And Williams again will not get his hands on this one as it sails out of bounds. End around flip to Tyler Wallace, and he's going to be swallowed up and lost 5 on the play. Back to the 3rd in the touchdown drive. Justice Hill in the backfield. Quick toss comes to Mekhi Polk, who pulls it down at the 21-yard line. Gets the Ravens out of a hole. The Dicks for Tyler Huntley. He'll go 3 receivers to the left. Huntley looking to the right. Now extends the play. Looking back, he'll try it along the sideline, but it is sealed off, and he's going to be taken out of bounds shy.
That type of mentality on the field in week 1 in preseason is going to help him throughout the rest of the year.
Jerry Sandusky, Rod Woodson with you here on the Ravens Game Day Network, presented by Geico. Jordan Stout will punt for the 2nd time. This time more of a low-angled punt. Flag is down. Kyle Phillips fields it cleanly at the 20, and he is taken down right away at the 24-yard line. Great kid, super bright, high motor, gives his best on every play. Julius Chestnut in the backfield. Willis will throw a screen to his running back, crosses the 30, and churns his way out to the 40-yard line, where the Titans will get their first down of the opening.
Where that ball gets turned back into the guys who can make some plays for him inside.
1st and 10 Titans at the Tennessee 40-yard line. They'll go jet sweep. That's Treylon Burks, who is hammered out of bounds after a gain of about. Finds undrafted rookie free agents at the linebacker position almost every year. He could be that guy this year. 2nd down and 6. Give us to Chestnut, weaves his way outside the numbers, crosses midfield, still on his feet to the 40, 30, and he's finally dragged down by Stephen Means, but not of nothing. Titans knocking at the door. 1st and goal from the Ravens 7. Julius Chestnut with the carry, hit hard and spun down immediately. That's Malik and goal. Hassan Haskins checks into the backfield. Willis runs to the right, Chase to the left. He's going to try to run for the corner, and he's going to squeeze in for the touchdown. Stephen Means was tracking him down. Justice Hill in the backfield. Give it to Hill, running behind Likely, and Hill spins his way out to the 27-yard line. That's a nice 7-yard pickup.
These guys can all play. They can all play in the National Football League.
So Tyree Phillips in the backup mix. He was the guard with the block of the touchdown. Tyler Huntley going deep near sideline, just over the outstretched hands of Benjamin Victor, who late. So costly lesson for Benjamin Victor, and the Ravens look at a 3rd down and 2. Hill will take the pitch, gets the edge, gets the 1st down, but a flag is down from the backfield. Huntley expecting blitz pressure, and here it comes. Throws quickly, complete, and Isaiah Crowd, when he knows he's going to get hit, coaches start to feel a lot more comfortable about his role come September.
And the quarterbacks will be more comfortable throwing the football.
Jordan Stout punting to Kyle Phillips. Stout will make that on return.
Finessing, he can make you miss. If you want a physical presence, and I think Mike can bring that.
And look out as Malik Willis finds his man inside.
Money, and you better believe Jefferson is telling him, hey, Pepe, I need you to stay outside. Excuse me, Seymour was the guy.
Seymour Playmore. 1st and 10. Titans inside the Ravens 30. Hassan Haskins will churn for about 3 as we go back to that. Looking at a 2nd and 5 at the Ravens 23. Malik Willis on a 48-yard pass completion to get this drive rolling. Off the play fake, has to sling it sidearm, finds his tight end, and he tumbles forward. He'll be close to the 1st down, and they'll mark it at.
I would like to see more communication from hand signals to pure voice communication with these guys, post-snap and pre-snap.
Malik Willis started 0 for 3. He has hit on 4 of 4 since. Rookie draft pick out of Liberty. Working from under center. Gives it to Hassan Haskins right up the middle. Only about 2 yards on the play.
Getting to the running back, and that's what they need from their big physical defensive line.
Willis drops to throw. Pocket collapsing, hit from behind, and Stephen Means delivers the sack all the way back at the 22-yard line. 6-yard loss on the sack puts the Titans at a 3rd and 14. Willis pulls down a high snap. Has time, now the pocket collapses. He escapes, tucks inside the 20, runs to the 15, and he'll step out of bounds at the 14. First year as a defensive coordinator is getting a great read of how much of his defense his team is picking up. Randy Bullock's kick is up, and the 33-yard pick brings it across the 10. 15. Runs out of room shortly after the 20 as we head down to the field. Evan Washington, Rod Woodson, Jerry Sandusky with you here on the Ravens Game Day Network, presented by Geico. Tyler Huntley Huntley wants to throw down the seam, and it is Likely with a sensational grab as he pulls it down and brings it to the turn. Huntley throws quickly, complete down to the Titans' 47-yard line. That's Mekhi Polk with him. Take away Mark Andrews, Rashad Bateman, and Isaiah Likely. You present headaches for coordinators. On 3rd and 1, Justice Hill bounces to the outside, has room. He's to the 40, 35. But a penalty flag is down at the line of sneak because it is a technique. If your hands are outside the shoulder pads, you call it every single time. Here's a pass completion to Mekhi Polk. Short gain on 3rd and long. He'll only get about 2 to the.
When you can get height and distance with your punt to let your gunners get down the field, man, it makes so much of a difference for your football team.
How about this end over end this time?
Yeah, that's a little different kick. He was trying to turn the do's and the don'ts, and he's going to keep growing.
Titans will start the drive at their 24-yard line. Willis continue to operate at quarterback, plenty of time. He fires down the far sideline. Nobody there. Excellent coverage. A flag is down on the play. And in and out. We'll get back to Evan in just a moment as the Titans now look at a 1st and 15. Willis will hand it off, and nothing doing on that Tennessee running game as Julius Chestnut is hit.
That makes the secondary slow down, and they'll be so much better during the season.
And I know Travis Jones has caught your attention a couple of times now for his ability to move blockers and seal holes. 2nd down and 13. Willis will throw from the gun. Pocket collapsing, and he escapes. But he won't get far as he's taken down at the 27-yard line. Malik Willis is a big body.
And make the tackle.
Now Mike McDonald's defense looking for a stop on 3rd down and 7 with 4:10 left in the opening half. Willis to throw. Flush from the pocket, running to the right. Pepe Williams on the punt return, feels it cleanly at the 15, crosses the 25, 30. He's got one on the sideline, 40, and he tiptoes his way all the way. The 4-minute drive. In the regular season, the ideal scenario is to consume as much of that 4 minutes to leave as little time left for the opponent at the end of the half.
And you get opening kickoff in the 2nd half.
Justice Hill on the carry, won't get far, maybe a yard. Chances of winning a game increase something like 60% if you score last in the 1st half and 1st in the 2nd half. That puts so much pressure on the opponent. Huntley under pressure, he has to run out of the pocket, gets outside the numbers and throws another completion to Isaiah Likely, but they'll say the ball hit the 2, brings it across the 10, working outside the numbers, and he is going to be stood up shy of the 20-yard line. We saw Oregon, who have Phil Knight money behind. Going into college, you could say, yeah, I'm a shoe rep, and you're a millionaire before you play your first college game.
I know. It's crazy. Got to hope that the mindsets of the young athletes in college continue to want to, at a young age. If I would have had $1 million when I was 17.
You wouldn't be nearly as likable.
No, I would. I would be a straight jerk.
Will carry for a 2nd straight play. He'll get out to the 22-yard line, and now the Ravens will be looking at a 3rd.
You know, and he showed his wear that he can take over a game for this football team, and they can.
Anthony Brown with a loft down the sideline, and it is caught by Mekhi Polk as he. Raleigh Webb in motion. With the Beatty running along that hash mark. It's about 2 on the play, down on the 46-yard line. Now in a left guard, in that left guard position, battle along with Tyree Phillips. I thought Phillips had a sensational 1st half.
He did.
At guard. He's now moved to left tackle. So these job battles all taking a step in the right direction. Brown throws another strike down to the 41-yard line. Again, it's Mekhi Polk.
But you're tired as a player.
Because if he can keep growing, they'll build a circus around him. Here's Beatty on 3rd and short. Got a hole. He's got a 1st down to the 35-yard line. He's on the Ring of Honor. They found somebody in the draft. Brown under pressure, and it's a tad too high for Mekhi Polk, and a little bit too much for tonight because catching a ball when you know you're going to get hit by the next Rob Woodson is very different than catching it in practice at 7-on-7. Here's Beatty off left tackle. Nothing much there. Maybe a yard or 2, and a late flat. Backs Anthony Brown up into a 2nd and 20. And he's looking to throw a little screen pass. Beatty gets a nice block there. He's to the 40. Get down to the 36-yard line. That time 37. Anthony Brown operating out of the shotgun, empty backfield. Titan will bring a blitz up the middle. Brown throws the check down to Josh Oliver. Oliver will weave his way down inside the 30. He'll be shy of the first down, but well. 47-yard field goal try from the left hash. The hold is good. The kick is up, and Justin Tucker is, well, Justin Tucker. It's right down the middle. Brings it out across the 15, 20, 25, 30. Out to the 32-yard line on the return. Like to start their drive at the Tennessee 31. Willis remains at quarterback. Short run by Julius Chestnut. Gain of a few. We head down to the field.
Snaps here in the second half and see how he would react and get him out of there on a positive note. But who knows? Maybe we see him again. 2nd and 5. Chestnut picks up 3.
It's a good, tough, dirty. We noted Dontrell Hilliard, a little bit different scat back, but the rest of them, you talk about Chestnut, Hassan Haskins, they bring a little heft to the backfield.
2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left for Woodside. Haskins in the game at running back, flares out to the right. And here's Woodside to Terry Godwin. His first catch of the game. He's been another one of those young receivers
making plays, and before that snap, I said go to Terry Godwin, and bang, first down.
Woodside set to throw again. This time he dumps it off to Haskins, and Haskins Titans are in the Pinnacle scoring zone. Pinnacle Bank, the official bank of the Titans. Sign up for Titans banking exclusively at Pinnacle. Visit TitansBanking.com. 2nd and 3. From the 20, and the Ravens are
intramurals.
Haskins still at running back on 2nd and 8. Woodside going up top, and he's picked off at the 2. So they're now backed up on their own 2. And Anthony Brown still in at quarterback as he gives to Nate McCrary. Talked about the running back situation for the out for the year with a torn Achilles. You're looking at your top 3 running backs, so they had to sign a couple of guys. Devontae no longer on the roster to come in and help fill the void. It was a really strange year for them.
You tried out that week, didn't you?
Yeah, absolutely. I ran a 5.940.
They considered it.
And this one complete to Victor. He's had some good synergy
inside and able to do so and prevent a bigger gain.
Victor on the Baltimore practice squad last year, the Giants practice squad the year before that.
We know about this defensive front of the Titans and how good they'll be at the starting level. How are they going to do with depth and young guys? And there's a gap.
Oh, there's a lot of room for McCrary. Finally knocked out of bounds. It looked like it was Josh.
Third level secondary, untouched until the 2nd level on that run.
Of 22 for the first-year man out of Saginaw Valley, Michigan.
That's more like it.
Kalu.
Rel Murchison involved in stacking things up to allow the rest of the guys to get there to get credit for the tackle.
Peavy checking in. Nearly picked off.
And saying, okay, maybe he has to adapt a little bit, but we'll see how it turns out.
That one batted down right at the line of scrimmage. And he says, Dan, why don't you stick to the broadcast? We'll stick to who makes the team and who doesn't. He did have a little.
And Hill will be their guy to begin this season.
And like he was shot out. Just keep it simple, stupid. That's what I myself. That's my motto, Charles. 2nd and 14 coming up for Logan Woodside. Trenton Cannon.
Top of the screen, just split out from the backfield.
Woodside complete.
Starting to get some of those passes up the seams where he's going to do a little more damage downfield as time goes on.
Woodside on 3rd and 9. Pressure coming. Has to dump it early. Along with defensive holding, tighten things up a little bit because scoring was down just a skosh. And Woodside again pressured, but we see those points of emphasis every year, right?
Yes.
And I'm actually 2nd and 10 from the 41, and working towards the line next year. Spent time on injured reserve. Sets up 3rd and 4. Woodside zips it over the middle, complete for the first down. And these
the addition of Kyle Phillips this year does many of the same things that he does, and was a 5th-round pick.
Play action, faking the handoff to Hassan Haskins. Woodside going up top, has a man, and it's
a little more air and a little more height to let Burks truly elevate and go over the top.
Haskins in at running back on 2nd and 10. Woodside checking it down to Haskins. Haskins hurdling a player. We do have a flag down.
Look with the referees on what they can and can't do.
2nd and 25 from the 43. Woodside, quick drop, ball tipped, and then ball. 2nd and 6. Anthony Brown out of Oregon State, still in at quarterback for the Ravens. Swings this one complete.
Houston program in fine hands there, dating the American Athletic Conference.
The always evolving world of college football.
I think they're still in the American. Are they moving now?
I believe you are correct. Here's Brown breaking a tackle. Pump fake helps him elude another. Picks up the first down inside the 40, down to the 35-yard line. First down, and Brown complete for a pickup.
A little bit differently, but still within, as you noted, the same school of the play.
During training camp, but boy, is it going to be helpful for all of these guys.
We've been around to those as Brown continues to keep this play alive.
Oh,
almost
out of Tampa, but we'll have to wait and see. I know that's and there's some room here for Terry Godwin, and we have a flag down.
Gone from a special teams guy to maybe a contributor at wide receiver, but he had to show it during the game, and that's nice evidence right there. And that helps Mike Vrabel and his staff have confidence that he can continue to develop as a receiver.
Malik Willis on the sidelines after a solid first half, and Woodside is pressured, looking for Haskins. Did he make the... Again over the middle, this time complete. First down to Terry Godwin.
Quarterback, he stayed calm in there and made the nice throw for the pickup.
Haskins goes for 2 on first down.
Corey, you there?
Guys, what's up?
Quick phone, and everyone felt like the pressure was there. I feel like
it's an interesting scenario because this team clearly trusts Logan Woodside to run their offense and do what they need to do. And it's, do they feel that comfortable with Malik Willis to come into a game or to play a few games if Ryan Tannehill, a lot of trust in Logan Woodside.
And they're going tempo with Woodside here. And that ball just dropped
behind him. Athleticism is something that he's still continuing to work on.
Primarily a blocking tight end at Eastern Michigan.
On that concrete-colored turf in Ypsilanti.
Old Ypsilanti.
Have you seen that field?
Fair catch call for you. Especially in the winter. Charles, as we see Brett Hundley checking into the game at quarterback for the Ravens. And I know it's a little early, but it's going to... 1st and 15 now for the Ravens. Corey Clement getting the carry here, and good hard running by the 2017.
Yep. There's a statue out there.
Well, one of the reasons Carson Wentz, I think, is in Washington to this day is because of that statue. 2nd and 7. Taping on the ground. Clement once again.
Okay, there's activity there.
Been to Philadelphia many times, but I had not been to the Rocky statue or run the steps, so I decided to do both. It was time.
Yeah, you did it. I'm proud of you.
Didn't do it very quickly, Charles.
Oh, no one asked that.
Hundley up top. Drops it right
before Benton can get there.
And that completion goes to Devon Williams. Trey Avery.
Earlier about, especially on sacks now. They got 9 official sacks against Joe Burrow. That was the difference in the game, is that Joe Burrow never turned it over on those 9 official sacks in the divisional playoff.
Trying to force a few more turnovers this year. First down picked up by Nate McCrary.